Welcome friends. So today we will be seeing one of the passage. So this is also academic reading passage. And this is the title of our passage. So as from the title we can assume that there must be something regarding map. Okay, our title of the passage is mapping, and from the title of the passage we can assume that there must be something regarding maps in this passage. Okay friends, as we are seeing, ABCD is already mentioned here. E, F, G, H, and the last one is I. So now let's quickly mark our keywords, and now let's see the type of question and let's quickly mark our keywords. Okay, so our first question type 14 to 18, questions 14 to 18. Choose the correct letter A, B, C or D. Write the correct letter in the boxes 14 to 18 on your answer sheet. Okay, so these are MCQs. So now let's quickly mark our keywords. 14 number. According to the first paragraph, here they are directly asking from the first paragraph. Okay, according to the first paragraph, map makers in the 21st century. A, let's see the options. Combine techniques to chart unknown territory. Territory means area, big area or a big land. Okay, big piece of land. B, still rely on being able to see what they map. C, are now able to visit the darkest jungle. So these are our keywords. We have to look for these keywords in our first paragraph to find our correct answer. Okay friends. D option, need input from experts in other fields. Let's see 15 number. The Library of Congress. So this is our keyword. The Library of Congress offers an opportunity to A option, borrow from their collection of Dutch maps, learn how to restore ancient and fragile maps. C, enjoy the atmosphere of the reading room. So these are our keywords. D option, create individual computer maps to order. Sixteen number. Ptolemy alerted his contemporaries to the importance of, so this is our keyword. Ptolemy alerted his contemporaries to the importance of A option, measuring the circumference of the world. B, organizing maps to reflect accurate ratios of distance. C, working out the distance between parallels of latitude. D, accuracy and accurate and precision in mapping. Okay. 17 number, the invention of the printing press. This is our keyword, printing press. Let's see the options. A option, revitalize interest in scientific knowledge. B, enabled maps to be produced more cheaply. C option, change the approach to map making. D option, ensure that the work of Ptolemy was continued. 18 number, the writer concludes by stating that A option, map making has become too specialized. B, Cartographers work in very harsh condition. C option. The fundamental aim of map making remain unchanged. D option. The possibilities of satellite mapping are infinite. So we have to look for these keywords in our paragraph. Let's move forward towards our another question type. Questions 19 to 21. Look at the following list of achievements. Question 19 to 21 and the list of map makers below. Match each achievement with the correct map maker A, B, C or D. Write the correct letter A, B, C or D in boxes 9 to 21 on your answer sheet. So this is 19 number of question. Came very close to accurately measuring the distance round the earth. 20 number. Produced maps showing man-made landmarks. 21. Laid the foundation for our modern time zones. So we have to find our correct options from these four options A, B and C, A, B, C and D. So these are lists of map makers. So we have to find these statements were spoken by which people, okay? So these are the lists of map makers who had spoken some statements. We have to find which statement, these are the statements were spoken by whom, okay? So now let's move forward. This is our third question type, question 22 to 26. Complete the summary below. Choose no more than 2 words. No more than 2 words means you can write answer in 1 word also and in 2 words also, but not more than 2 words, okay? I hope you have understood this. Choose no more than 2 words on the passage for each answer. Write your answers in the boxes 22 to 26 on your answer sheet. So now let's quickly read it. Ancient maps allows us to see how we have come to make sense of the world. They also reflect the attitudes and knowledge of the day. The first great step in map making took place in dash in the 3rd century BC. Work continued in this tradition until 2nd century AD, but was then abandoned for over 1,000 years, during which time maps were the responsibility of dash rather than scientists. Fortunately, however, the writings of dash had been kept, and interest in the scientific map making was received as scholars sought to produce maps inspired by the accounts of travelers. These days, dash are vital to the creation of maps, and radar has allowed cartographers to map areas beyond our immediate world. In addition, this high-tech equipment is not only used to map faraway places, but cheaper versions have also been developed for use in dash. Okay, so we have to find our answers and we have marked our keywords. So now we will quickly, as in our first question type, they are talking about first paragraph. They are asking from the first paragraph, and here in list of people we have seen these 4 options: Mercator, Ptolemy, Cassini family and Eratosthenes. So these are our keywords. We have to look for these keywords in our paragraphs. So we will quickly read our first paragraph, that is A paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. Today, the mapmaker's vision is no longer confined to what the human eye can see. The perspective of map making has shifted from a crow's nest of the sailing vessel mounted sailing vessel, mountain top, and airplane to new orbital heights. Radar, which bounces microwave radio signals off a given surface to create images of its contour and texture, can penetrate jungle foliage and has produced the first map of the mountains of the planet Venus. And a combination of sonar and radar produces charts of the seafloor, putting much of the earth on the map for the first time. Suddenly, it is a whole different world for us, says Joel Morrison, Chief of Geography at the US Bureau of the Census. Our future as map makers, even 10 years from now, is uncertain. So, we have seen so many things in the first paragraph. Here they are talking about our vision of how we are making, how map makers' vision is changed. Here they are talking about radar. Here they are talking about planet Venus. Here they are talking about the Earth. And here they have mentioned Joel Morrison. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So our first question. According to the first paragraph, map makers in the 21st century combine techniques to chart unknown territory. So in the first paragraph, we have not seen anything regarding that they can chart any unknown territory. Okay. B, still rely on being able to see what they map. So this thing also we have not seen in the first paragraph. C, they are now able to visit the darkest jungle. Yes, we have just seen jungle foliage. We have just seen this thing. Okay. D option, need input from experts in other fields. So this thing also we have not seen. So our correct option is C. They are now able to visit the darkest jungle. And from where we are getting our answer? We are getting our answer from here. Okay. Radar, which bounces microwave radio signals off a given surface to create images of its contour and texture and can penetrate jungle foliage, and has produced the first map of the mountains of the planet Venus. So this is our keyword, jungle foliage, and we have found our answer from here. Okay, we have found our answer from these lines, to these lines, and our keyword is jungle foliage. So that's why we have chosen our C option. Okay, so that's why we have chosen our C option. According to the first paragraph, map maker in the 21st century are now able to visit the darkest jungle foliage. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So let's move forward. The Library of Congress. So in first paragraph, we have not seen anything regarding Library of Congress. Okay, so we will see whether we are getting our another question types or not. So in another question type, we have not seen anything regarding Mercator, Ptolemy, Cassini. So we have not seen anything regarding this in our first paragraph. And so we have not seen anything regarding the first great step in map making took place in. Okay, so this thing also we have not seen yet. So we will move forward towards our B paragraph. So now let's quickly read our B paragraph. So now let's quickly read our second paragraph, that is B paragraph. The world's largest collection of maps reside in the basement of the Library of Congress. So this is our keyword, Library of the Congress in Washington, D.C. The collection consisting of up to 4.6 million map sheet and 63,000 atlases, including magnificent bound collection of elaborate map, the pride of the golden age of Dutch cartography. In the reading room, scholars wearing thin cotton gloves to protect the fragile sheet examine ancient maps with magnifying glasses. Across the room, people sit at their computer screens studying the latest map. With their prodigious memories, computers are able to store data about people, places, and environment, the stuff of the maps, and almost instantly information is displayed on the screen in the desired geographic context. And at the click of the button, a printout of the map appears. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in 15 number, the Library of Congress. Okay, we have just seen this keyword in our same paragraph only, in our B paragraph only. Okay, this Library of Congress, this is our keyword. So now let's see. The Library of Congress offers an opportunity to borrow from their collection of Dutch maps. So this thing we have not seen. Learn how to restore ancient and fragile maps. No, they are not learning. Okay, they are not learning anything regarding how to restore ancient and fragile maps. Okay, enjoy the atmosphere of the reading room. So this thing also we have not seen in the paragraph. Okay, create individual computer maps to order. Yes, this thing we have seen. Create individual computer maps to order means and almost instantly information is displayed on the screen in the desired geographic content, and at the click of the button a printout of the map appears. So we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, I hope you have understood this. At the click of a button you will get a printout. Okay, so the same thing, create individual computer maps to order within a click. Okay, map to order means how they want. Okay, in how geographic content, desired geographic content, how they want. Okay, their own desired geographic context. Okay, so we are getting our answer from these lines to these lines. Okay, from here to here we are getting our answer. I hope you have understood this. Create individual computer maps to order means desired geographical context. Okay, I hope you have understood this. And here they are talking about polemy. So we have not seen anything regarding polemy in B paragraph. And also we have not seen anything regarding this also. Okay, and here they are talking about the first great step in map making took place in dash. So this thing also we have not seen yet. So we will move forward towards our C paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. Our C paragraph. Measuring the spherical earth ranks at the first major milestone in the scientific cartography. So this is our keyword. Okay, this is our keyword. First major milestone in scientific cartography. This was the first achieved by Greek astronomer Eratosthenes. So this is also our keyword. A scholar at the famous Alexandrian library in Egypt in the 3rd century BC. So this is also our keyword. He calculated the Earth's circumference as 25,200 miles, which was remarkably accurate. The longitudinal circumference is known today as to be 26,860 miles. So we have found our two keywords. Okay, first major milestone, Eratosthenes. Okay, this thing we have. These things are our keywords. So let's see. So in 6 we have done with 15, we have done with 14. Okay, in 16 number what they are asking Ptolemy alerted his contemporaries to the importance of dash. So we have in C paragraph we have not seen anything regarding Ptolemy. Okay, so we will move forward towards our another question type. We have seen this keyword Mercator. Okay, and also we have seen this keyword, the first great step. means the first milestone, the first great milestone in map making took place in we have just seen Egypt, EGYPT, Egypt. We have just seen. From where we are getting this answer? We are getting this answer from here. Okay, first major milestones means first great step. This means first great step in scientific cartography. This was first achieved by the Greek astronomer Eratosthenes, a scholar famous at the famous Alexandrian library in Egypt in 3rd century BC. Okay, so we have found our first answer here from complete the summary. So the first great step in map making took place in Egypt in 3rd century BC. I hope you have understood this. Okay, and Eratosthenes. So here we have to look whether we are getting our another answer or not. So first one came very close to accurately measuring the distance around the earth. So 19 number came very close to accurately measuring the distance around the earth. Came, yes, this thing we have seen, and these line were spoken by this person, Eratosthenes. Okay, these line were spoken by Eratosthenes. From where we are getting this answer? From the same paragraph only. Okay, so this Eratosthenes, a scholar, okay, in the 3rd century, he calculated the Earth's circumference as 25,200 miles, which was remarkably accurate. This is our keyword. We have just seen accurately measuring. Okay, remarkably accurate. The longitudinal circumference is known today to be 24,860 miles. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. He calculated the Earth's circumference as 25,200 miles, which was remarkably accurate. So we are getting our answer from here to here. I hope you have understood this. Okay, and this line came very close to accurately measuring the distance around the earth. So this line was spoken by Eratosthenes. Okay, and that's why we will write D in front of 19 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write D Eratosthenes. We will write D in front of 19 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So now let's see whether we are getting any of our another answer or not. So here they are talking about 2nd century. So in this paragraph we have not seen anything regarding 2nd century. So we will move forward towards our D paragraph. Okay friends. So now let's quickly read it. Building on the ideas of the predecessors, the astronomer and the geographer Ptolemy, so this is our keyword Ptolemy, working in the 2nd century AD, so this is also our keyword 2nd century AD, spelled out a system for organizing maps according to the grids of latitude and longitude. Today, parallels of latitude are often parallels of latitude are often spaced at intervals of 10 to 20 degrees and meridian at 15 degrees, and this is the basis for the width of modern time zones. Another legacy of Ptolemy is his advice to cartographers to create maps to scale. Distance on today's map is expressed as a fraction or ratio of the real distance, but map makers in Ptolemy's time lacked the geographic knowledge to live up to Ptolemy's scientific principles. Even now, when surveyors achieve accuracies down to inches and satellites can plot potential missiles target within feet, maps are not true pictures of reality. So we are getting so many things from this paragraph. So let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So our first question type. So let's see. Ptolemy alerted his contemporaries to the importance of, let's see, measuring the circumference of the world. Okay, so measuring the circumference of the world. So this thing we have not seen. Okay, this thing we have not seen in this paragraph. So we will eliminate this. Organizing map to reflect the accurate ratios of distance. Yes, accurate rate of distance means we have just seen that according to the scale. According to the scale we have seen. Okay, working out the distance between parallels of latitude. So this thing also we have not seen. And accuracy and precision mapping. So this thing also we have not seen. So our B option is correct. So we will write B in front of 16 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write option B in front of 16 in our answer sheet, and we are getting our answer from here. Another legacy of Ptolemy is his advice to cartographers. His advice to cartographer means his advice to contemporaries. Okay, to the importance of organizing maps to reflect accurate ratios of the distance. Okay, accurate ratios of the distance means here they are talking about the real distance. Okay, distance on today's map is expressed as a fraction or ratio of the real distance. So this thing was spoken by Ptolemy, okay, to his cartographers or contemporaries. So we are getting our answer from here to here. I hope you have understood this. From here to here, okay. I hope you have understood this. So now let's see whether we are getting another question types or not. So let's see. 20 number produced map showing man-made landmarks. So this thing we have not seen in this paragraph, and here they are talking about for over 1,000 years, during which time maps were the responsibility of dash. Okay, work continued in this tradition until the 2nd century AD, but was then abandoned for over 1,000 years, during which time maps were the responsibility of dash rather than scientists. So this thing also we have not seen in this paragraph. So we will move forward towards our E paragraph. So now let's quickly read our E paragraph. However, just as the compass improved navigation and created demand for useful charts, so the invention of the printing press, so this is also our keyword, printing press, in the 15th century put maps in the hands of more people and took their production away from monks, so who had tended to illustrate theology rather than geography. Ocean-going ships launched an age of discovery, enlarging both what would and needed to be mapped, and awakened an intellectual spirit and desire for knowledge of the world. So let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So in our first question type, the invention of printing press. So we have just seen this keyword, printing press. Let's see. Revitalized interest in scientific knowledge. So these things we have seen, scientific knowledge, in the same paragraph only we have seen. Okay, but let's read remaining option also. Enabled map to be produced more cheaply. So this thing we have not seen. Change the approach of map making. This also we have not seen in the same paragraph. D. Ensure that the work of Ptolemy was continued. So this thing also we have not seen, but we have seen this word, this scientific knowledge word, in the same paragraph only. Okay, so we have seen this thing here. Okay, Ocean-going ship launch ocean-going ship launch an age of discovery, enlarging both what would and needed to be mapped and awakened an intellectual spirit and desire for knowledge of the world. So we are getting our answer from here to here. Knowledge of the desire for knowledge of the world means interest, revitalize interest in scientific knowledge. Okay, this is the same thing. So we are getting our answer from here to here. I hope you have understood this. So we are getting our answer, this 17 number of answer. Okay, and we will write A in front of 17 in our answer sheet. The invention of the printing press revitalize interest in scientific knowledge, and we are getting our answer from here. Ocean going ships launch an age of discovery, enlarging both what would and needed to be mapped and awaken intellectual spirit and desire means interest and interest for knowledge of the world. I hope you have understood this. So let's see whether we are getting another answer or not. So the writer concludes by stating that, so this thing we have not seen yet. So let's see whether we are getting our another answers or not. So produce maps showing man-made landmarks. This thing we have not seen yet. And laid the foundation for our modern time zone. So this thing also we have not seen yet. Okay. And here what they are asking. Work continued in this tradition until the 2nd century AD, but was then abandoned for over 1,000 years, during which time maps were responsibility of, we have just seen, responsibility of monks rather than scientists. Okay, and we are getting this answer from the same paragraph only, okay, here. In the 15th century, put maps in the hands of more people and took their production away from the monks. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So these monks will be our answer. So I hope you have understood this. So we are getting our answer from here. Okay. Fortunately, however, the writings of Dash had been kept, and interest in scientific making was reviewed as scholars sought to produce map inspired by the accounts of traveler. So this thing we have not seen yet. So we will move forward towards our F paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. Inspired by the rediscovered polemy whose writing had been preserved. Writing has been preserved means writing had been kept. Okay, by Arabs after the sacking of the Alexandrian library in 931 AD. Mapmakers in the 15th century gradually replaced theology with knowledge of faraway places, as reported by traveling merchants like Marco Polo. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. So let's see our first question type, whether we are getting our another answers or not. Here they are asking for the writer concludes by stating that map making has become too specialized. So this thing we have not seen. Writer's conclusion we have not seen yet. Okay. So we will move forward. And we have not seen anything regarding landmarks and time zone in this paragraph. But we have seen, fortunately, however, the writings of polemy. Look for the spelling. Oh, sorry, not here. So here it will not come. So here our answer will be monks. Okay. Fortunately, however, the writings of Polemy will come here in 24 number. Polemy, the writings of Polemy had been kept. Had been kept means had been preserved by Arabs. Okay, the same thing we have seen here. The same thing we have seen here. Okay. Inspired by the rediscovered Polemy, whose writing had been preserved. Whose writing has been preserved? Polemy. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So our answer will be Polemy. Look for the spellings. Spellings are very important. Had been kept, and interest in scientific map making was revived as scholars sought to produce map inspired by the account of travelers. Okay. So let's now move forward towards our G paragraph. Gerhardus Mercator. So this is also our keyword. The foremost shipmaker of the 16th century developed a technique of arranging meridians and parallels in such a way that navigators would draw straight lines between 2 points and steer a constant compass course between them. This distortion formula, introduced on his world map of 1569, created the Greenland problem. Even on some standard map to this day, means they are talking about present, Greenland look as large as South America. One of the many problems when one tries to portray a round world on a flat sheet of paper. But the Mercator projection was so practical that it is still popular with sailors. So let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So in this question type, here they are directly asking for the writer concludes by stating that so we have not seen anything conclusion, okay, in this paragraph. So let's see our another question type. Here they are talking about the man-made landmarks. Here they are talking about the modern time zone. So this thing also we have not seen yet. Let's see another question type. So these days dash are vital. So this thing also we have not seen in this paragraph. Okay, so we will move forward towards our H paragraph. Let's quickly read it. Scientific mapping of the land came into its own with the achievement of the Cassini family. So this is our keyword, Cassini family. Father, son, grandson and great-grandson. In the late 17th century, the Italian-born founder Jean Dominic invented a complex method of determining longitude based on observations of Jupiter's moon. Using this technique, surveyors were able to produce an accurate map of France. Their family continued to map the French countryside, and his great-grandson finally published their famous Cassini map in 1793 during the French Revolution. While it may have lacked the artistic appeal of earlier maps, it was the model of social and geographical maps showing roads, rivers, canals, towns, abbeys, vineyards, lakes and even windmills. With this achievement, France became the first country to be completely mapped by scientific method. So let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So in first question type, only 18 number is remaining, but we have not seen anything regarding conclusion by the writer. Okay, in this paragraph also we will move forward towards our another question type, that is lists of map makers. So 20 number, produce map showing man-made landmarks. Yes, man-made landmarks means they are talking about road, canals, windmill. So this statement belongs to Cassini family. They produce the map which shows these man-made landmarks. I hope you have understood this, and in the same paragraph only we have seen this thing. Okay, man-made landmarks means they are talking about roads, windmill. Okay, this road, rivers, canals, towns, abbeys, vineyards, lakes, and even windmills. So these are all man-made landmarks, and these man-made landmarks were shown on the map by Cassini family. Okay, Cassini map in 1793. Okay, so these 20 number of statement belongs to Cassini family. So we will write C in front of 20 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this, from where we are getting our answer. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting our answers. Another answer. These days dash are vital. So this thing we have not seen yet. So we will move forward towards our last paragraph. Okay. Map making has become a long way since those days. Today surveyors rarely go into the field without being linked to navigation satellites. Their handheld receivers are the most familiar of the new mapping technologies and the satellite system. New mapping technologies and satellite system developed and still operated by the US Defense Department is increasingly used by surveyors. Even ordinary hikers, sailors, and explorers can tap into it for data, telling them where they are. Simplified civilian version of the receivers are able for a few $100s, and they are also the heart of electronic map displays available in some cars. Cartography is pressing on the cosmic frontier, but its objective is and always has been to communicate a sense of here in relation to there, however far away there may be. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So let's see our answers. So these days dash are vital to the creation of map. So these days satellite system are vital to the creation of map, and radar has allowed cartographer to map areas beyond our immediate world. So we are getting our answer. Satellite system from here. Okay, I hope you have understood this satellite system. We are getting our answer from here, from the same paragraph only. And in addition, this high-tech equipment is not only used to map faraway places, but cheaper version means they are talking about these few $100s means cheap. Okay, means cheap. Few $100s means cheap. Okay, but cheaper version have also been developed for use in cars, cars, cars. Okay, and they also the heart electronic map displays available in some cars. So our answer will be cars. Okay, and we have written cars as our answer here. And with this we have completed our summary and laid the foundation of our modern time zones. This question and this one, the writer concludes by stating that. So let's find these two answers fast, as we have completed our paragraphs. So now let's quickly find these two answers. So for this laid the foundation of our modern time zone, this thing we have seen. We just missed our answer. From D paragraph only. We have seen this thing. In D paragraph only we have seen this thing. Okay. Building on the ideas of the predecessors, the astronomer and geographer Ptolemy, working in the 2nd century AD, spelled out a system for organizing map according to the grids of latitude and longitude. Today, parallels of latitude are often are often spaced at intervals of 10 to 20 degrees and meridians at 15 degree, and this is the basic of the width of modern time zone. Okay, so this statement belongs to Ptolemy. We just missed our answer. Okay, we just missed our answer, but we have found it. Okay, modern time zone, this line belongs to Ptolemy. Okay, so we will write, okay, laid the foundation of our modern time zone, this line belongs to Ptolemy. This line belongs to Ptolemy. So we will write B in front of 21 in our answer sheet. I hope you have understood this. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So with this we have completed our lists of map makers. Here we have completed complete the summary, and only one answer is remaining from the MCQs. That is, the writer concludes by stating that. So now let's quickly find this answer also. So the question, last question, the writer concludes by stating that. So this thing we have seen in the last paragraph, that is I paragraph. What they are saying, map making has become a long way since those days. Today's surveyors rarely go into the field without being linked into navigation satellite. Their handheld receivers are the most familiar of the new mapping technology, and the satellite system developed and still operated by the US Defense Department is increasingly used by the surveyors. Even ordinary hikers, sailors and explorers can tap into it for data telling from where they are. So things are not changed. Okay. So we will leave this question and I will upload it soon. Okay friends, with this we have completed our entire passage. We have completed our entire passage, and the passage was, so the title of the passage was mapping. I hope you will learn something new from this passage. So try to learn and practice this type of passages. Okay friends.